G'day, Jason here from In Search of Australia. Today I'm going for gold at Racecourse Creek in Black Springs. I based it on what I could see online. Let's see how we go. Not all adventures are successful, so at the end of the Racecourse Creek video I've added my adventure to Ophir, where I didn't really have much success, but it was an interesting place, so you get a bit of a visit to the mines and historical nature of the area. I'll leave that at the end of the video so that you can choose to watch if you want. Racecourse Creek is in Black Springs, in another section of the Vulcan State Forest. The Vulcan State Forest is broken up into numerous places, so when I mention it, it could be an entirely different section. This one's probably a bit more northwest of Black Springs itself. Another thing I should mention is you probably want to have a four-wheel drive rather than a two-wheel drive like I did. I was lucky to get out. Now, a little hack I've got for very cold water, which it is at the moment in winter, is ski gloves. They're waterproof, and I've been trying it out in a number of places at the moment, and they work really well. So if you want to pan in those icy cold conditions, get a pair of these. I got them from, we'll call it an unnamed store that tends to not have the bells and whistles in it, but they had a ski sale. Give it a try. I'm just doing a test pan. I used the yabby pump to suck material out of some crevices, which are just sort of down under the water here. The water's slowed down here, so I'm hoping that gold sort of slowed and got stuck in the crevices. And so we'll see how we go with this test pan. Okay, so we've got one speck of gold, and it looks like a zircon just over there. There's lots of spinel spread throughout it, so that's a good sign. I'll keep going and see if I can get as much as possible. Don't know what you call these, but it looks like a freshwater prawn. It's still alive. Come on, little guy. There you go. Oh no, it's a little yabby. Oh, tiny yabby. I'll let him go back. I've got that little bit of yellow clay layer there digging in. I'm not sure what it means, but we'll see. Right, I found a really large rock here just before a bend, and it drops off, so I'm going to dig out the material behind it. It's quite substantial, so we'll see what we get. So I got 3 tiny specks of gold and a little zircon there. There's another zircon hidden back further. So you seem to get gold all over the place here. Just tiny, tiny amounts. I imagine if you can find the right spot, there'd be quite a lot, because I'm not really putting in much effort to get this. So there should be quite a lot. And I'll try a few more tests and see how we go.
Go.
Hey, well, there's the gold that I got. That's not a lot of work. I'd say all I've done is test pan a few spots. So I would say there's spots to be found here that might deliver quite a lot. Racecourse Creek does have gold there. G'day, Jason here from In Search of Australia. Today I'm searching that first spot in Australia where gold was officially discovered and our gold rush began. That's right, I'm at Ophir, New South Wales. And I'm going to try a little bit of detecting and a little bit of panning and see whether this historic site still has gold. Panning some graffiti, huh? The campground at Ophir is actually quite well maintained, and other than having to bring your own water, it's very impressive with barbecue facilities, shelters with picnic tables, and a lot of history. I wonder if it actually works. It does. Awesome. Well, there you go. Just took a few pumps and it worked. Must have been a quartz vein here and they've just scraped it out. And another one here. There's the quartz. There's a lot of it. And you can't really see. Oh no, there's lots of. So I'll start it again. Start again. So I've gone into one of the mines. And it's gone in deep. Still pockets of quartz everywhere. And obviously they're following the seam of gold. Makes you wonder if there's any still somewhere in here. Must head down. This looks like it's been blocked off on purpose. Or it's unstable. So much quartz. Well, it's very impressive, these mines. Can't imagine how hard it was. So my first stop is this bedrock that seems to have water cutting through it. Cuts straight across the creek, creating lots of crevices, and continues on back into the hill there. So I'm going to try a little bit of detecting and panning here. So I've got my first hit here. Let's do this once more. Looks like I found my first hit. It's not really sure what it is though. Cuts between. So the first thing I've picked up is, it looks like some sort of iron or something that's broken off. Not sure exactly what it was. Could have been a bit of mining equipment or something, I guess. Painted green. Looks like it's the side of something that's about that high. It curves. Some sort of dish or ring. So what I've got here is a mixture of crevices dug out to the base and some of the things that were detected in them as well. So I don't know what it is, but it'll be interesting to see what I find. Well, all I got is black sand. I'm not sure what set off the metal detector, maybe it's still there. Little oddity I'm coming across, a little freshwater shellfish. Really curious about that. Like, are they just under the sand or do they connect to something? It's pretty cool. But there's quite a few of them here. I keep coming across it. It's not introduced by people at the picnics or anything like that. Wow. Well, if anything, I'll walk away with a pen. Just found that here. So on the mud maps, there's supposed to be basalt up there. It's very iron rich. I could try the metal detector up there, but I was thinking I'd come down here and get some gravel, then take it down to the creek to sluice. As you can see, this has been worked quite a lot, and some of the local knowledge has told me that you get more of the gold back up here than you do down near the creek where I started before. So I'm going to dig down to the bedrock, or just above it, and see what I get. So I've moved to another creek a bit further back up the road, and I've brought the diggings from that area that was up near the basalt cap. So we'll see how that goes, but I'll also try some of the areas around here, so I'll dig some of that up too and see how we go. I'll find the name of the creek and put it on the bottom just so we know where we are. Well, I've tried all the classic places for gold here, and I'm only getting the tiniest specks. Can't even show it on camera. There's lots of silver looking metal there. I don't know if it's actually silver, and I'm assuming it's mica or something like that because it's got a bit of fool's gold as well. So it's actually hard working here. I don't know if it's normally like that, but maybe you can tell me in the comments. Maybe you can tell me where I should be panning. I'm going to now head off and try and do some more detecting up around old diggings and things like that. I'm not sure if this is a filled in mine or a surface area dug out, maybe a vein that was near the surface. But there's a lot of quartz gravel dug up on the hill here, so I'm going to go get the metal detector and have a little try around here. Well, suggests potentially gold. Let's see what's there. I'll have to dig under the poo. My old friend, aluminium. It's a fairly deep shaft there. Probably about 5-6 meters, and it does look like it turns off into some tunnels. It's a rabbit warren of mines around here. And once again, I'm cleaning the area of rubbish. Foil. So here's some lead.